I have no idea. But I do love this chair. It's great. Ooh, what's that? Hey, a pine cone. Smells delightful. Let's get that out of here. Let's go. Man, my own bones are aching. I like going for a walk. Hey, that's a birdie. Look at that up there. I like birdies. Oh, what's that over there in the forest? Oh, you know what I could really go with? A tree hug. Wonderful. Carn!
Oh, you know that's terrible.
It's terrible. We're here.
Terrible.
We've almost made it. We are out mere hours away from the impending cancellation of Wheel of Time, the TV show. Season 3 is almost upon us, gentlemen. Alex Willix was live here not a few hours ago, going over some of episode 1's clips. Well done, gentlemen. I'm sorry I missed it. I was asleep. At some point, I have to sleep, but so they did a fine job over there at White Cloaks. So if you're not subbed over there on the White Cloaks YouTube channel, get your butt over there and do it and watch that replay. But welcome, Will. How are you? How you doing, Mr. Man?
I'm doing really well. I didn't realize. I thought I had another day for this, but no, we're kicking off in what, 6 hours?
Team on is 7 hours.
Isn't it really?
3. So I'm not. So I unfortunately, so we've sort of made a decision. I guess we'll kick it off with that. We'll probably repeat it a few times since we need. Hopefully, some people start rolling in. 31 people here already. Thank you for being here, guys, and we'll say hi in a second. But I think the general plan, at least for me, since I have to work, I have a day job. Unlike some of these channels, they just do this, which I wish I had that many subs. I am a little jelly that I can't just do this all day, but I'll admit it. But since I'm on overnight shift right now, so if you see bags under my eyes and if I start falling asleep, staring straight ahead, that's why. The plan is that I am going to come home, go to sleep for an hour or two, and we're gonna do. At least I'm gonna do. Hopefully, I have guests, people with me. Mega stream starting at noon. So we're gonna do another similar to what we did with episode 1, when we had the special release. I plan on booting everything up at around noon on my channel, and I'll watch all 3 episodes live with live reaction, and then we will tear it apart together. Hopefully, with maybe we'll have a changing cast of people to come in and talk about it, or not. We're sort of going with we're going with the flow, right, as we do. So just in case you're wondering what the plan is that's sort of the plan. Is I'm going to watch it fresh. I'm going to be shoveling shit at work instead of watching shit. So I will not. I won't watch it until noon tomorrow, and then we'll go. I'll probably be on all night, so I'll probably be on until I got to go back to work again. So if you want to join me, which I hope you do, hopefully Will and Aldan are around for some of it too. We'll be there making lemonade out of lemons, so to speak. We will. Hopefully, the rage will subside and we get to land on comedy. That is my hope.
It's gonna be funny.
I think the bulk of it will be funny. There is going to be some parts that get us mad. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't. I thought I.
No, I'm a doofus who has 2 accounts for everything.
Okay. Let me see what I can do. I'll do it I'll try to do it in a second so we can do that.
No rush.
So let's real quick. Nick, you have been here constantly, my man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Same with Jim. Like all you guys that have been here, stream in, stream out, supporting. Thank you so much. It really makes me want to bring back some of those member streams. If you guys want to, if you guys are interested in doing that again, I think we'll do that because let you guys voice your opinions live too. So I think we're gonna bring those member streams back from time to time. let all of you guys that have been here day in, day out, night in, night out, supporting and watching along join in here. So Nick, thank you for being here. Jim, thank you for being here always. Josh, thank you for being here always. Kane, my man, my guide through Wukong, thank you for being here. Let's see who else we got. Russell, is it Russell Mania? I'm sorry, I can't read. Russell Mania, thank you for being here. Max, my man, the guide, the keeper of the predictions. Max, good to see you. Silverlock, you as well, always here. Alex, all these names I've seen so many times. It's really touches me, man. Right in my cockles. Oh, sorry. That was a little bit too much. Calendar, good to see you. Thumb, you're here. Good to see you as always. Sit room, good to see you. Gadfly, are you okay? I know you are the genius of the group. I'm sure this has been a struggle for you, man. At some point, I would love to get you on and just hear you just rip this whole thing into little tiny marbles of shit. Because I'm sure you have. I actually don't know how much you have to say. You do a great job of compartmentalizing and just sort of ignoring this crap for what it is. So good on you, Gadfly. Good to see you. Forsaken's here. Dark Wolf, good to see you. Dark Wolf, I'm going to say this. Thank you for changing your name because I can read it now. I don't know why I couldn't read Flying Bagaboos. I still can't even say it, but thank you.
I was wondering who that was.
Yeah, I noticed the thumbnail, but yeah, it's Flying I can't say it. I can't talk. So thank you, Dark Wolf, for being here. Lakizzo, as always, you're here too. Man, the crew has showed up in force. Cheddar Haran, good to see Andrews here as well. Bob Ross makes an appearance. Good to see you. Vendel, who has been towing the line on X. Good work there, man. You're on the cusp of things. You are poking and prodding in all of the shills. I love watching everybody lose their mind as you just live rent free in their head. You're doing better on rent than Rand is. You know, Rand seems to have to pay up rent every other day. You're just living rent free, like you're living in San Francisco and somebody's pad just for free. Like, man, good work. Keep it up. And Cameron, good to see you too. So we got a full house. We got people coming in left and right. Salvis, good to see you as well. Now, I don't really have a huge plan for tonight. We're just going to sort of go with the flow. And if there's anything that's happening that I've missed, you guys can try and bring attention to it. Staplebo, good to see you as well. Cat Cloak is here as well. Yes.
Yes, yeah.
But
the captain commander of the White Cloaks is here.
yeah, I'm down for that. I think. Uh oh.
I don't know why he likes that, but
dude, that's a little personal, man. I don't know.
I don't know why he likes it, but he will bother me until we do it.
That's that, man. I feel like we just invaded a private moment, but it's okay. It's all right. So great stream. How are you feeling? How are you feeling going into this?
Well, I'm looking at the Rotten Tomatoes, the 9 reviews right now, and of 9 corporate journalists that were given access to the show, we actually have one from the AV Club that gave it a negative. So
I saw that. Yeah, I think Trip shared it.
That's wild.
Yeah. We got a negative from the actual show media, which it has to be really bad because even on Rotten Tomatoes, when you give it a 2 out of 5 or whatever it is, it still pops up as fresh. So the fact that you got a splat when you can rank something a 2 out of 5 and it still shows up fresh is wild. I didn't blame you, Trip. I said thank you. God, my God. Why so defensive, Trip? My goodness. You're always helping out, Trip. I thank you. Thank you. God. Yeah, it's sort of wild to see, like, I wish I had 24 hours to just go through some of the stuff because you guys have been doing so much. You've been sending me so many things in Discord to look at, and I wish I had more time to go over some of it. So thank you for trying to keep me praise of what's going on, but the pro show people seem to be eating themselves. Any moment that there's it's wild. If anything negative pops up, they all just sort of swarm right now. They're eating their own. If the show's sworn, say anything negative, it's just like it seems to be just full on attack. I don't know. Is that what you're witnessing? Alan, you said that that's what you witnessed, right?
Yeah, man, it's pretty funny. They've just turned on them flat out. Like, but also there's like quite a few like people that I interact with still on Twitter. G'day, Tripper. How are you? That are like, that like the show, but they're still real critical of it. But they understand that it's not really much of an adaptation, especially concerning some of the characters, right? Some favorites and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so, like, it just took one thing of saying season 8's crap, and there's that one decider article with that Steve, that it like ends on a fizzer. And like that's all it took, and it just took them just mentioning that, oh, that's it, I'm done then with the show. And then the rest of the community just like, how dare you say something? How dare you can't you can't sack it now and all this sort of stuff. And good on you, like you're a book cloak. Like they're putting them on the book cloak. It's like they put on a MAGA hat or something.
Hey, come on over. We love
everybody's
welcome over here on the book cloak side of things. We want to hear everything. If you that's the thing too. Yeah, I would love to hear positive comments because I would love to find something positive about this. But that's the part. That's why they think of us all as negative. Is anytime we're brought a positive, it doesn't hold up ever. It never holds up. So it's like if you have something positive you want to share. And we can look at it and be like, well, oh man, like, look, I was fully ready, episode 1, to give them credit for the bubble of evil.
Yeah, I was too.
I thought I liked it. I saw the card thing happening. I'm like, dude, that's sort of neat. I sort of like the cards. I actually still like the animation from the cards, and it was Archer Hawkwing, or I'm sorry, it was Archer Hawkening, Amaterasu, and Brigida, right? So it was 3 Heroes of the Horn on the cards, which was a neat little thing. And I was fully ready to give them credit on that one, be like, oh shit, it's the bubble of evil. And then they couldn't help but fuck it up.
Yeah,
I know. It's so weird.
Not even just fuck it up. Holy shit, fuck it up. Like Galactic fucking, what are you thinking? Fuck it up.
Right? Lan and Moraine arranged a false flag attack on the dragon. Like, that's a thing that they did. That was a choice.
Yeah, after she says something to the effect of, I would never hurt them. I would never try to hurt them. You just sanctioned an assassination attempt.
Yeah.
Not only sanctioned, let it happen. You were literally a room away. And if the show wasn't completely made up of plot armor bullshit, you just lost 3 main characters.
I was going to say, Perrin took an axe to the chest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Literal axe to the chest.
Nynaeve took apparently 11 knife stabs.
Yes.
But that wasn't her.
And Egwene took a knife. Didn't Egwene take a knife to the freaking stomach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't hurt them. You just killed 3. What in fuck?
Yeah.
And then they completely lose. They don't know what. And then it's amazing that one scene just encapsulates how much they are just terrible. They don't know what the fuck is going on. One hand is like, you say one hand is not shaking the other. One hand is not like working with the other. They're not even in the same country, those hands. One hand is writing a script in a dark basement in frickin' California. The other one is off in frickin' Russia on a mountaintop writing some shit. They aren't even in the same fucking postal code because
it's not in the same ballpark.
They do the bubble of evil that is not a bubble of evil, right?
Yeah.
Then they inject the gray man. And then when the gray man is killed, the bubble of evil stops. Then after the bubble of evil stops, we get the meeting between the two who set up the assassination attempt to go, oh, that wasn't my gray man. I don't know where that came from. So why did it stop the bubble of evil when you killed it?
One of my Twitter mates, like one of my Twitter mutuals, we actually asked that question themselves, like yesterday or the day before. They're like, how did that work? And I just responded and said, look, either they just forgot about it. They most likely, whatever's the dumbest explanation you can think of, whatever's the dumbest outcome, that's probably why. So they probably just forgot.
I think they forgot. They forgot that they made it so it was Moog's Moog interfering, and it was Moog trying to take a shot to mess things up. I mean, I think that's what they were trying to go for. Was Mogideon taking a shot?
Why would she send the gray man after Nynaeve though? And the answer is just because in the books Mogideon and Nynaeve have beef. But like,
yes, that's exactly it.
They've got no reason to have that beef at this point in the show's story.
They don't even know who Mogideon is at this point.
They don't know who she is. Yeah, they don't know each other.
So what? Like Mogideon, Mogideon shouldn't know who Nynaeve is. Nynaeve doesn't know that who Mogideon is.
Yep.
Why does Mogideon know where they are? I guess she's the spider, so she's just doing spider. She's like, I can't wait to see a little spider in the corner with her head on it. The corner, spying.
How could she not know at this point when the fucking boys are out here getting fucking hammered when waving the Horn of Valir around?
Touche. Well, I'm sorry. I forgot. The whole fucking world knows where the Dragon Reborn and the Horn of Valir are. You're right. I'm sorry. I got that one wrong. They're sitting there, the object of legend, which Ilianers would fucking Matt could go be king of Ilian right now.
Right now. Matt, they would declare him king right now.
Yep. Matt could just be like, I'm not safe here. It's like, oh shit, I have an idea. I'll go to Alien and be a king. It's like, literally, he could show up with the Horn of Valir and be like, he could even blow it. And Archer Hawkening would show up and be like, hey, what's up, Horn Sounder? And Matt would be like, yeah, well, see, guys, I'm king. Or I'm the Horn Sounder, and they'd be like, "Dude, Matcham Cawthon, King of Ilion." Like it would happen in a second. Like he could be King of Ilion right now.
Does it? I guess my only question is, does it work, or is it a one-time magically used item?
That is going to be the funniest part of this whole thing. Is he's going to I shouldn't say guarantee. I have a feeling that there is going to be a point this season that Matt blows the horn and it doesn't work.
Nothing happens. And
then it's going to be a Thor, you're not worthy type thing because he was busy fucking doing something that was not good. So it's going to be like Matt Min's going to be like, well, what were you fucking around on me, Matt? Like we touched dicks once, so now we're together. So you can't be interested in that guy in the hat that's the Matt lover. So were you being a degenerate? Because the Horn of Valir only works for those that are worthy. And if you're being a degenerate, it won't work for you. Are we going to get that stupid scene? Is that possible?
We very well might.
Whatever's the dumbest possible outcome is the most likely outcome. That's the thing that we know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious! Hold on. I think I got this fixed here.
So I'm Kane Legion wanted to talk about the Rotten Tomatoes views, and I'm in the process of
yeah.
Oh, okay, we can do that. Absolutely.
That seems to be.
Will I added you?
You added me. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want both? How can I? Because.
Well, the ability to highlight comments is all I was looking for. Just there's some good comments.
No, I'm just it says I can add more, but I think it does it really make me fucking I'm not I can't do that. Sorry. So I guess I can because I feel like so. Alden, I'll get you. I'll get you at some point here. I don't know why it only lets you add. Yeah. All right. Is this the one you're going to be using more, Will? Or are you going to be?
I'm gonna try and be smart and use this one.
Okay. Alden, let me. Since you've been doing stuff, can you in private chat send me your email address, because I can give you access to be able to highlight some chats too, just to help me out. Just because we got 46 people here, it gets hard to manage some of these things sometimes. So it's good to have backup, especially since you're doing some mod duties too on the fly. So thank you. So I'm gonna remove. Sorry guys, we're doing some housekeeping during the stream too. I'm gonna remove that other one for now, Will. So if you need me to put it back on, just let me know and I'll
cool.
add it back.
Cool.
So you're getting the reviews ready, and I think
I just pulled the pre-release reviews.
Okay, cool.
So I always find the numbers to be more telling than the actual rankings.
No, that's absolutely good. And then Alden, you said we had an article somewhere that is
yeah,
a
I think
negative.
it's it. I sent.
Okay, you
I
sent it to
on
me.
Twitter, man. It's in your Twitter DMs.
Jeremy, I think we're gonna do that pre episode tomorrow. When I start the mega stream, I think we'll put together some bingo cards for when we watch. So that's what we'll start off with tomorrow when the stream starts. Is we'll bang out some bingo cards and let her go. We are also. I want you guys to know that I am not. All those predictions we made on that awesome prediction stream, after the season is done, I plan on going through all of them, and we're going to see how well we did, and see how many of those predictions we aced. I have a feeling, even though that list is very, very long, and I know Max, the keeper of the 13th depository of poop, has predictions from months and months ago. So we're going to take a look at those after everything is done being watched. Yeah, that'll be fun to see how well we did. So thank you all. We haven't forgot about him. I haven't forgot about him. We are going to take a look after. So the bingo cards, just I think it worked out good for when we watched it. When we watched the pre-release special fan event thing, I thought that was it worked out good. Okay, Alden, you're good. You should be able to highlight people now too, once you accept in your email. So you just got to go to your email and accept the invitation, and you should be able to start highlighting stuff as well. I think that's where Will went. I think he went to just reset. So let's see here. So yeah, so that worked out. I thought Nathan, good to see you. I hope you're feeling better, buddy. Let's see. Woo, there we go. Are you starting with episode 1 again or 2 again tomorrow? I think I'm probably going to start with episode 1. Just because there's going to be people that haven't seen episode 1 yet. So I think we'll start at episode 1. We'll lead into I won't cheat and do a bingo card for episode 1 just because that would be cheater pumpkin eater. So I'm not gonna. So I think we'll watch it again, just to have the full run going. Also, I know I've had a few people ask me where the Pips recap went to when I talked to Pips later that night about the episode. The Pips talk, it's not working.
You're fine.
That's weird. The Pips talked to about the show, and the original mega stream will both be back up tomorrow. I just safe to sorry, I'm not sure if I did a bad or not. So I want to post it back up. I was just being safe. I didn't want to get taken down before we could stream this mess. Episode 8 is called Aelfin, so that is going to be a complete shit show. I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
And they got the guy from Rings of Power who did the orc in that episode. So we are probably getting a weird snake person.
We may, and I'm here for it. I hope we do. I actually hope we do. Like, and you know what? I wonder if the reviews are so mixed because it actually is a fucking scene from the book, and so we lose 2 people. What if we get a Fires of Heaven thing, and that's why people are pissed?
The only way we're getting a Fires of Heaven thing is if the show is getting canceled for sure.
Yeah, I think
the only way you're getting a Fires of Heaven thing is if they told them at the beginning of the show, or as they were writing this season, you're getting canceled no matter what.
Yeah, so I think oh man, what was it? I just lost my thought. I think it's what I think it is I think it's probably a similar event as what happened with the Horn of Valyr itself. And I don't think it was Sanderson this time. But I think probably somebody said, how can you do this without the Ilfin being involved? They probably have some sort of through line happening, and somebody made the comment, how are you doing this without this creature being there? So they did a quick reshoot, and they put an Ilfin in there, or an Ilfin in there, and it's a complete mess, just like the Horn of Valyr was a complete mess in season 2. So I think that's probably what ends up, probably why we're gonna, if we get one, that's why it was more. Who said it? I think somebody in chat said they got guilted into doing it. Sort of like how Dave and Benioff and Weiss, they didn't want to do any magic stuff in their fantasy show. They just wanted to stick to politics, and that's where everything went downhill. So it's one of those, they were doing the politics stuff, and then they were guilted into doing fantasy stuff. And everybody liked the fantasy stuff and not the politicking. And it's like, okay, well, oopsie. Well, we're going to do whatever the fuck we want. So, dude, that is highly possible, Trip. Who knows what's up there?
Could very well be.
I mean, it's crazy. When Aldan gets back, I'm going to try and reset too. I think that might do the trick for letting you highlight shit. So,
gotcha.
But
you want to do the Rotten Tomatoes?
Yes, let's do it. Let us absolutely do it. I know we lost Aldan for a second. Hopefully he'll be right back.
So
let's get some amazing Ryu in the back here. There we go. All right, cool. All right. So do you have it? Are you sharing it, or am I pulling it up?
I didn't actually pull the web pages.
Dark Wolf, they changed it.
It's now called Ilfin.
Oh, did they change it? Wait, did they change it to Ilfin, or did they change it to Hugh?
Wait.
It was. I know. No, so Dark Wolf is right. It was called He Who Comes with the Dawn. So
I thought they changed it.
Well, I think they changed it to Ilfin. So did they change it back to He Who Comes with the Dawn? 54 of y'all watching, please hit that like button for me. Thank you all for being here.
I've only got the first 3 on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
Let me see if I can. I won't bring up IMDb.
There, I'm gonna pull it up. But I got the number of reviewers for each season prior to release of the show.
Okay.
And it's pretty grim if you're expecting a renewal.
Oh God. Okay.
So for season 1, prior to the premiere, there were 32 reviews and 32 critic reviews and 16 top critic reviews.
Okay.
For season 2, they were down to 14 critic reviews and 3 top critic reviews. So we lost 18 critic reviews and 13 top critic. And then for season 3, we are down to 9 critic reviews and 0 top critic reviews. So, yeah.
Oh no! Well, oh shit! I think I have to. I may try and look because Narg was posting some stuff up too. on the interest level being non-existent. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna see if I can find that too, because Narg is pretty good at. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do anything about the ads. I have tried. I'm sorry.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, my hands.
You need to look at Narg's last Twitter post 17 hours ago.
Yeah, is that the? Yeah, is that the one we're talking about?
No, that's the one roasting Eldan.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
I'll bring it up in a bit. I thought that was...
I thought you were talking about the interest. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what you were hinting at. I got you.
Fucking.
Is it working? Can
Yes.
you highlight chats, Eldon? Or
Yeah, I think so, man. I'm just gonna go make a coffee in a second. But first, just allow me to defend my honor first. Hang on.
go ahead.
We
do so.
So to highlight these chats, do we just hit that star? Is that what we do?
You just hit any chat. It should if you hover over it, it should say show.
Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah. Awesome.
And if you click on it, it should bring it up. Just click on one at random for me, just to make sure it works.
Yeah.
There you go. Boom. All right.
Perfect.
So I don't know why it's not working for you, Alexi, but it's working
Who
for
knows?
Aldan.
Yeah, that works a treat. Yes, but yep. Twitter drama yesterday.
Did you get the email?
Yeah, I got the email.
Was I supposed to get an email?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
you got it?
you have to hit. Yeah, you have to accept it. Sorry.
Oh.
Go ahead, Aldan. Defend your honor.
Defend-
Defend your honor, sir.
I made the mistake of saying that that I was going to rewatch episode 1 again,
Okay.
and Narg roasted me like immediately. In fact, you should just bring up the tweet. You should,
Yeah, I'm going to bring it up right now. You beat me to it. That's where exactly where I'm going right now.
I
Mr.
have
Narg, friend of the channel. I know they hate that he's a friend of the channel, but he is. Narg is the man. We love Narg.
We love
Narg. Narg has tried. Look, I will be 100%. Narg has done his best.
He has done his best
to try and stay in the center.
Yeah.
And
He's
they
pretty
just
good at it,
they just did not allow him to. And then of course now he has shown his goodwill and faith to me by giving me my what I almost just knocked over, my cool one of a kind copy, leather bound Eye of the World. Thank you very much, Narg. And so I hope I didn't just fuck that up. All right, bringing it up. Here it comes.
Yep.
So thank you, Narg. You're awesome. All right. So is this the one we're in question?
That is the tweet in question.
All right. So Narg posts. Narg is sorry to report that a book cloak has gone over to the Showsworn. Show border on bio photo. WOT show flag in bio and a rewatcher. Narg think we should put him, piss in the bloody pronouns. Put piss in the cook pot for off disinfection. I think it's just, I don't know. Narg is losing it. So we have where piss, there it is. So otherwise known as Aldan, just a dude who loves sports, blah blah. Pronouns are piss and off, right? And then this is the post in question. Are we all rewatching episode 1 or just jumping straight to episode 2?
He's put that. He's photoshopped that fucking thing around my head.
I know he did it. What are you talking about? That's real. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's great. It's great work. It's great form. I responded this morning with my latest. I responded this morning and tagged Narg in with my latest song for season 3 for our drinking song to be used tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I think that if anyone wants to make up their own mind, they can go and listen to that song. You can figure out exactly what I think about the abomination that we're about to witness.
Yeah, you can. It's on his channel too. So
staple.
What is this?
We're gonna put him to the question staple.
Yep. Dude, I have nothing to hide.
Where is he had posted? I'm gonna bring this down for now, but there was somewhere he had put some stats up. So But did you get that email? Will?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
you
it
just
should
kind
be
of have to
working now.
log back in.
What confuses me is
I'll welcome the hand of the light staple, bro.
I can now highlight comments, but I can't comment anymore.
What?
Oh,
Is that a problem other people have?
Oh, you
you
can't
mean
comment.
comment?
You can't comment in.
Oh, hang on. I might be a doofus.
you may be.
Let me try this.
Okay. Because I comment and I just bring up YouTube anyway, so you know, whatever.
Yeah, I'll turn YouTube on the phone.
Yeah, so it's all good. So we're working through it. All right. So while he's doing this, I have another Narg gem here. Oh, there you go. I think he's
Yeah, that's what I had to do before. I got real confused, but I had
Yeah.
to jump
All
out.
right, here
I
we go.
tried
I'll
to
bring him
load.
back in. All right. How we doing?
Good.
All right. So wow, this is a lot. So basically, with less than a week, both Shohei is likely going to be using Nielsen data. So he explains what Nielsen data is. And let's see. What did he put? Narg will update the chart weekly once the Nielsen figures come out. So we're starting here. Okay. So Wheel of Time season 3, of course, is not on the list yet. So I can't, I will be looking at this, as he updates it. Okay. But if we remember real quick, so first you have Reacher up here.
And that's
Okay.
Reacher season 2. Reacher season 1 did way better than Reacher season
Way better.
2.
Yep, and was way better.
So if you now look at, we have Wheel of Time season 1 started out way up here, also with 3 episodes that came out. Did Reacher drop 3 episodes as well? So we're being,
Nope.
if we're
Reacher
being
came
fair.
out all in one day. Reacher
Did
2
it?
came out. Reacher 2 came out 3 episodes in one week.
Right. Okay, so, but then you can see right here, if this is not the show sign that your show sucks.
Yeah.
Steep,
tells you-
huge decline.
It tells you everything that you need to know, right? Because like it tells you that all of this is the thing, like they like all the fans, like all the book fans that don't say a word, that just note out after the premiere, right?
Mhm.
If like you look at where it starts at that over 1 billion minutes or whatever, and then like if they had have adapted it properly, they would have kept these billion minutes, and then if they marketed it, and then you would start to bring in other people that didn't know anything about it, right? What they've done is because they pissed off all of us, plus all the people who don't say a word, which is most people, right?
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
it's dropped off after premiere, and then you've just got your whatever you've got your audience, and that's it. You've got your leftover audience of the people who can delude themselves into thinking that it's an adaptation when it's a fan fiction, and that's what you're left with. You're left with the people who wanted to see this stuff on Tumblr 10 years ago. That's it. And a few people who don't know anything about the story, so they can't get offended by it, right?
It is wild to me that they just basically couldn't help themselves. That there was no reason for this.
No.
Yeah, none.
No. It's crazy, right? But you can see, so you have the massive drop. Now Reacher is in a similar situation but look at it. It's more of a gradual because you're now going from 3 episodes to 1 episode. So that's sort of an expected decrease because instead of having 3 episodes to go through, you now are only watching 1 episode. So your minutes are going to go down. That makes sense. This steep ass foomp is not that's not a good data point. And then it just pretty much loses the rest of the season 1, right? You get a bump in at the end because they want to see, people sort of going, I wonder what happened here, right? And then you can see season 2 never recovered.
No,
Everybody that left never came back. Then they lost data. I think here was where they didn't even show up on the Nielsen list at all.
Mhm.
There was a point in season 2 where it wasn't getting enough view minutes that it wasn't even showing up on Nielsen. It had dropped off the list completely. So, and then it just in on top of that, so it lost anything. It started out lower and barely at episode 6, it barely got over. It got a little bump here. I don't really remember why, but then we still end season 2 lower. We didn't even get a spike at episode 8. Nobody. Now you're telling me nobody who is the fans of the Wheel of Time through and through. Nobody gave a fuck. Everybody knew it was going to be so bad. Nobody was interested to come back and see what the Sky fight, one of the most epic fights in the run of Wheel of Time. Nobody came back to see what they were going to do with the Fall May fight between the Hunters of the Horn, Rand v Ishii in the Sky. Everybody knew it was going to be so bad. They didn't even come back like they did in season 1 to see what they did at the finale. No, flatline, dead.
Well, why would you? If you watched the finale for season 1, and if you saw that and you're a fan, if you tune back in that bump for season 1, you just have some tune back in for the last episode to see what they did with the battle at the eye.
Or with streaming, you watch a premiere, you say it's mid, I'll come back and check it at the end.
Yeah,
and
you're not going to do it again.
Yeah, once you've been burned the one time, you're not coming back again.
Exactly.
Yep. Do you have that? So first of all, everything's working?
No, but we've spent enough time screwing with this.
Okay, all right.
So all right. Kane, there actually are weeks where on the originals list does get over 500 million minutes. So it's possible that it didn't make the originals list that week. And also, if this was just the originals list, for example, number 10 this week on the original or on the overall list is 728 million minutes. So if we were purely going by the overall list, not the originals list, none of it would have we wouldn't have any data at all. So this is going off the originals list.
So there's also I just wanted to, and then technically Mexican Alan before we move on to the Rotten Tomatoes stuff, because I'm assuming you have it ready, right? Will, you gonna be able to? You have that stuff or no?
Oh, you want me to pull up for?
Well, not yet. I just give me 1 second, and then we'll do that. Alan shared something with me that I think is interesting, and I'll bring it up here in a second. It's just another post on X. Just because, if you recall, now I'm just going to take you through the roller coaster ride of the show shills and the show sworn real quick. Remember, we started with them going, "Oh, the show is healthy. Don't worry about it." Then we have all of them going, to make sure that we get season 4, you need to do all this homework. You need to do all this shit because this show is so healthy that it's such a good show and so healthy that you have to still help it, even though it's retained viewership and it's done good. You know how good shows normally operate. They're good. They get ratings. Well, this show is so good that you have to do homework and you have to do extra stuff to make the ratings even better. Right? Wink, wink. So remember, the first thing they asked you to do to try and secure a season 4, rewatch the episodes. Okay, rewatch season 1 and 2. Don't just rewatch season 1, rewatch season 2 also. Then, instead of just rewatching season 1 and season 2, keep it on a TV dedicated in your house. So take a TV in your house and just for months, just keep it going on Wheel of Time over and over and over again. So it looks like that there's minutes being generated. Now, I hate to break. There's also something I should point out to people that think this works. It doesn't. Amazon can tell that when fake numbers are being generated from one household, they can tell these things. They can see that one house has watched 800,000 minutes of the show by itself. So it can differentiate. We are in the technological age. So it can tell fake minutes from real minutes. So you're wasting your time doing that. But go ahead. So remember. So then they shifted because somebody must have told them that this isn't going to work because they could tell. So they shifted to cancel Amazon Prime. So Amazon, the people that put this on, now the Wheel of Time defenders, the show sworn, have decided that they want you to lose money for their show. So cancel your Prime membership and then wait for the
And
show to come out
restart it.
and restart it, and make sure the first thing you do is watch Wheel of Time season 3, because that is not a convoluted thing that in any way is not stupid and something that somebody would think up that is just the most convoluted way to make Amazon see that they care. So of course that was Rafe Judkins' boyfriend that made that first suggestion, and of course it's caught on in the show media or in the show sworn reaches of the world, right? So we are rewatch, keep a TV rewatching forever. So make sure you buy an extra TV and just have it going rewatch. Just put it in your bathroom or something so nobody has to see it. Just keep it, just get a dedicated power cord to it, right? Just keep it replaying and then cancel and re-up it. I guess that would be tonight at 3 a.m. to watch it. Okay. So now we were all excited. Now this is where this all comes to. We're coming to a head finally. So Alan over at Technically Mexican, he shared a tweet with me because if you guys remember the sneak peek, all the show sworn, whatever we call them, the shows sworn, they were all really mega excited because they're like, this is going to show what a great bit of interest there is for the Wheel of Time season 3. So many people are going to sign up for this sneak peek that Amazon is going to see that there's a ton of interest, right? Well, now it seems that if this is the sense of things, it didn't go so well. Pondering skipping season 1, episode 1, think again. Knowing how the Wheel of Time family pauses, exploring the scrutinizers of short shots, we the VFX have hidden gray men in the background of earlier shots in the episode, watching your heroes. So see how good you really are. So they are worried that because you watched it, you're not going to watch it again.
I'm going to be watching it again.
So they are worried that that there's going to be even less viewership for episode 1 because the 5 people that watched it have watched it. And they're now going, hey, remember in season 1 we knew there was going to be this Pat and Fane shit in there somewhere. I'm surprised it's not Pat and Fane whistling in the background again. Hey, we hid gray men in the background. And guess what? Guess what? If the show was good, that actually might be a good little thing.
But it's not.
Right? If gray men made sense in the show, it might be a cool little addition to see, hey, there's a guy back there that hey, that's a gray man, right? Because gray men should go unnoticed, right? So it may be if you're trying something, if you're trying something, I could see this being an interesting thing to try and work to get people to watch again. But just the fear that people are not going to watch again after watching it the first time is palpable to me, and it's just crazy that I hope that this preview actually hurts their first week viewership numbers. We'll see if people boot it up at 3 a.m. or whenever they boot it up and see how many people skip episode 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It has definitely generated online activity. So there's no question about that. I think it's generated more than they've done in the past. So I don't know if
they've been going hard, man.
I'm not sure I buy that. I mean, just looking at Twitter right now, that Wheel of Time account can't crack 5,000 likes. It's struggling to crack 3,000 on their biggest announcements. Like
I'm not saying it's huge, but I am saying that I've seen a lot more random, unless they're all bots. I don't think they're all bots. But I think that's talking about it.
I think you're sort of right, but I think the uptick is not so much more interest. It's that they've spread out their interviews and shit to a bunch of small nobodies. Instead of helping out your boy here, I mean, I could have got you some viewership. I got, I mean, I don't know why I got snubbed.
That's the thing. We're all gonna watch it. That's one thing that
Yeah. So I think you're right. There's been a little bit more of a internet spike in interest, but I don't think it's natural. I think it's all advertisements, and it's not like people finding it. I think it's just them. I think it's promotion and advertisement. I don't think it's people. I don't think it's buzz talking about it. You know what I mean?
No, it's mostly. I know exactly what you mean. It's scattergun. It's scattergun marketing, and it's a way. I guess we'll see if
Yeah.
it's successful. It does feel like it might be stoppable. Yeah, you've
Yeah,
got a
so-
super chat with Nicky, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. So Nick demoted, $5. Thank you. Sorry it took so long to get there. The question is, where is the target market? We know the book fans left. Where are the people they are making this for? Why aren't they watching? I think they are. Like that's the thing. I think they are watching. It's just the market that they think is this huge part of the world isn't nearly as big as they think it is. So I think the target audience that they're actually making this for are watching it. It's just a very small, minuscule part of the market. That's my thought, anyways. I don't know. What do you think, Alex? Looks like you're hard at work doing something.
I was just curious what the trailer numbers were.
Oh, they're not over 2 million yet, are they?
They're at 1.4.
Yeah. So that has not moved. That has not moved at all.
Man, the season 1 is at 10 million views, and I understand there's 3 years of runtime.
Yeah, here I'll bring it up. You want me to bring it up? I'll bring it up. Is it on? You're talking about Amazon Prime?
On the Prime Video, yeah.
They bring it up.
So what is the episode 2 on at?
I think it was at 6.
And they nuked that one, didn't they? Because the initial response was too negative.
Yeah, they nuked it because there was a huge negative response. That was like before all the downvote stuff was like taken care of.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see if I can just bring up. Okay, yeah, perfect. All right.
So it literally goes from 10 to 4.4 to 1.4.
So thank you, Nick, for the super chat. And I do want to say thank you to all that we have quite an influx of new members. So thank you for all the new memberships. We will probably be like I said, probably introducing back some Wheel of Time member streams with anybody that's a member. So, all right. So it's funny because the official teaser has 7 million views apparently 3 months ago. That's wild. So the teaser has 7 million views. The official trailer has 1.4 million views. The official trailer for season 2 there's this season 1. No, that's season 1. Has 10 million. The official trailer for season 2 has 4.4 million.
Yeah, 4.4.
So yeah, so we're looking at official trailers. So that's a teaser. So where are the official trailer? Let me see if I can. Oh, I didn't spell official right, but I think they got me there. Okay, there you go. There's all 3 of them right there. Center mass. So season 1, 10 million. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. There you go. We can get all 3 in there, I think. Yep, perfect. Okay. So, season 3, 1.4 million views. Season 2, 4.4. Season 1, 10. 1.4 million. That is a 90% drop off.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair,
that is
3 years, but my God. That is off a fucking cliff. That is literally Egwene getting knocked off a cliff.
Yeah.
Can you see in the analytics the progression of those 10 million views? Like when did they come in? Can you see that?
I don't think you can do it.
Oh, I can't see that like this.
Yeah, it's
curious. Yeah, I can't see that.
Actually,
no, but I do want to say here because it might. But I want to. This is what I want to notice this. So, I want to get into the. You have the Rotten Tomatoes stuff too, but I do want to point this out though because I think this is important. Okay, you have the teaser. Came out 3 months ago. It has 7 million views. Okay, so that means there was some interest coming back. It seems like, right?
Yes.
You had the Wheel of Time season 3 trailer. or teaser. You got 7 million views. So people, it had been a long time between season 2 and 3. So it came out, and there's some interest back. 7 million people. Well, where did that interest go? Nowhere. It went from 7 million to 1.4, and this 1.4 has not moved. Like you can go back and streams a month ago for me. Yeah, well, obviously a month ago, a little under a month ago, obviously. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I looked at this number again, and it was at 1.4. It is stuck at 1.4. Nobody's watching that trailer again. So I think this correlation is important.
I agree,
because the teaser shows that people came back to check it out because to see what they could expect, and then they saw it. They expected garbage, so they didn't continue watching anything.
No, they probably saw it. They probably saw it. They probably saw what we saw. We saw that we're going to see Rudian from Moraine's perspective instead of Rand's.
Yeah,
we're not going to see Matt there. That's probably what they saw.
I know. So I want to just say, watching this stuff on repeat. That's where YouTube is actually pretty good at not allowing that to hit your viewer number. When you have repeat viewings, it's like likes. Even if you go on 3 different accounts, if it's on the same computer or in the same IP address, they will remove those likes because they know it's one machine or one person, liking it. So generating fake views like that is harder than just hitting it on repeat. They'll take those away because they know it's the same device or person. Sometimes.
In addition, this isn't Netflix. This is Prime Video. They don't care if you're watching their shit. They want you to buy shit. Yeah. So, if you're watching the best way, if you really wanted to get this show renewed, what you would do is you would go to the streaming, watch for 10 minutes, then via the little platform, there's like a way you can go directly from the show to the cart. You would then go to the cart, you would buy something, and then you would go back to it. That is
there's nothing to buy, Alex.
Well, I don't mean merchandise. I mean, you can
buy anything,
fucking lawnmowers for all they care.
Buy a bike. That's correct. They measure this. They have a specific metric around click-through rate from the Prime platform through to the Amazon marketplace. They literally do measure this. That's how they make these decisions.
Sorry, I need to take care of something real quick. Do you have the Rotten Tomato stuff?
I do. I was
Cat
following
Leo,
up
good to see you. Sorry,
I was following up on a lead from Dane here, who said the teaser trailer inexplicably gained 5 million views over a weekend, which makes way more sense to me because there's no way that had 7 million views.
Is that where he said that it was pumped up? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. I don't know.
I got it on the Wayback Machine now. I'm curious if they have anything for 2024.
Okay. I mean, if you find something, want to bring it up, I just need 2 seconds here.
All good.
Wait. Okay. 1 second. Nobody had anything to say for 2 seconds while I was gone? Okay. All right.
Have we done the Rotten Tomato stuff while I was making coffee, or we still get yet?
No. We haven't done it yet. So right now, Will is looking for, I guess, the Wayback Machine. I guess I can bring up the Rotten Tomato stuff if you want.
Do we all want a Wayback Machine?
Let's see here. Rotten Tomatoes. Were you just looking at the show reviews, Will, on Rotten Tomatoes? Because I can bring that up.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay. TV shows, Wheel of Time. Hey, do you think we're ever gonna see those cartoons we were supposed to get?
No.
Just saying.
No.
Like-
I legally threatened Amazon that they're not allowed to make them anymore. Is
Ooh,
what happened.
ooh.
That's the only good
So are
thing
you
about
talking
it.
about the top credits? Top
No,
critics? All right, I'm gonna bring this up here because I'm not. You're gonna have to guide me, but I just clicked on something that was like, ooh, wow, that's weird. Okay, so right now, Wheel of Time. I don't know if this is as a whole.
that's
Or just-
overall.
So if you click on this, top critics. Youch. I didn't know that had gotten that low.
Dang, usually they stop it from getting that low.
That's top. So that's top critics. That's not all critics, to be fair. But and again, we're using Rotten Tomatoes just for funsies because Rotten Tomatoes is bullshit. But now top critics, it goes back up to 85. But that is an interesting number. I
Is
think
that for season?
right there.
Is that for season 3? or is that
I think
just for
that's the whole run. I think that's the
Oh,
whole
okay.
run. Let me try and get to season 3.
There you go.
All right,
The
so there's
number
season
of-
3.
The number
So
of
9
critics being
reviews.
told.
I really hate this website. Why? Okay, there, man. Ugh. All right, so top critics. So we have 2 top critics. It's 50-50.
It's been that
Top
way
critics
since-
Kaya Shunyata of RogerEbert.com. With season 3, it finally feels like the Wheel of Time can become the show it's always meant to be. Oh, really? Okay, and I think this is the AV club you're talking about. Yes, Will?
Yeah. Actually, no. I think it was Decider that had the one that caused everybody to crash out.
Yeah, Decider has the article. I sent that to you in your Twitter DMs, Steve.
What's that?
I sent that article to you in your Twitter DMs, mate. The
Oh,
Decider
perfect.
one.
Okay, good.
Yep.
What is it? What the fuck was that?
You're talking about us, at least, man.
No, Alan sent me. I have to look at this shit through Discord through my phone, and at least until my computer's built. By the way, I got everything, guys, everything but the graphics card and the case. So my motherboard, my new motherboard, everything is sitting on my bed. It's just waiting for a few more pieces, but this time. So I'm sorry, I completely ignored you. This is not what you were looking at, Will. What did you want me to look at on Rotten Tomatoes?
There's another one under All Critics.
Okay. All critics. Boom. Okay.
Is it Decider, Collider, Eldan? Which one of these
Decider.
is the one? Decider.
Yeah,
That's what I thought it
Decider, yeah.
was.
Yeah,
It's
it's actually not
under
even
here?
that bad an article. Like it's pretty. It's like,
Well, we'll read it, but this
pretty
is not the only one. The only one on Rotten Tomatoes that's bad is the AV Club one.
So no, it was a tomato article. It wasn't
Oh.
a splat.
3
Nice.
seasons in the Wheel of Time only continues to top
they
itself.
weren't critical of it at all, really.
Uh,
That's what's
okay,
funny about it.
You're right. It
what,
was
is-
Decider.
While the Wheel of Time season 3 still has many of the same problems that have plagued the series since its debut, it also remembers something its second outing frequently forgot. So I thought the second outing was the better outing. What can you make? I don't understand. This time
That's
around, the
just-
expansion of the world come off like a ticked off
doesn't make-
checklist.
That review makes no sense. What does that even mean? It
This one?
remembers how to make.
Yeah,
It remembers how to
I-
have a good time. Well, please explain. Give me some more information, mate. That's what a load of bullshit.
this series will still not hit the same mainstream popularity as Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones, but this is the first season that shows its potential. Yeah, sure it does. All right. With a case of perfect storytelling, the third season of Wheel of Time was supposed Sure.
Perfect storytelling.
All right, here's so this is the
Oh,
cider one.
Old claim.
Yeah, the one I just
All
put
right,
in
here we
private
go.
chat.
Okay,
It's a
I'm gonna bring it
bold
up.
claim.
Is that all we wanted from Rotten Tomatoes? I'll get rid of that then. Here we go. So this is the one that people losing their mind. Is that what we're saying? This
Yeah.
Decider article. Oh my god. Okay, I can't wait. I can't wait. Is it going to be as good as like my reviews? By the way, we got 52 people here.
It's
I am
not-
thinking about. I'm going to ask real quick in chat. If I do a, I was thinking about during the mega stream. I think I'm going to do a few like giveaways of just profit merch. So I thought I would. I think I'm going to do a TLM shirt and probably a logo shirt. If you guys have any suggestions, just pop it in my Discord of what you'd like to see for a giveaway during the mega stream this tomorrow. Okay, because I'd love to do some sort of merch giveaway. I know Mark Clark. I don't know if you're out there. He loves his TLM shirt. So yeah. So these reviews all sound familiar, almost as if they wrote practically on the same thing for the previous seasons. Yeah. How about that? All right. Verifying it's me. All right. Allow. Yes. Decider. Let's go. All right. The Prime. Okay. Wheel of Time Season 3 review. The Prime Video Fantasy Show hits ecstatic highs and disappointing lows. It's the most cinematic season yet. Why are they so mad at this?
You got to get to the last two paragraphs.
Yeah,
Because the first 10
Okay, so should I
are,
skip it?
they're not
Well,
really mad at it. By the way, they're mad at the people who got mad at the last part. Does that make sense? So everyone's mad.
So
There's
okay, so should I just skip to the end then?
yeah,
Just
you
skip
can
to the end?
probably just skip to the end, like, because that's kind of
skip to
the
the end.
interesting part.
the rest is crap anyway.
All right, so like right here, most of the Wheel of Time season 3 is right. Start here.
I think
Most of
probably
the Wheel
one
of Time
paragraph
season
down.
3 is thrilling to behold.
Right now, everything is great. In the next, go to your next
Okay,
paragraph.
well, that's just the last. Oh, here I'll do.
No,
I'll do
there's
both
more
of
underneath
these.
it.
Okay, everything is great in the Wheel of Time. Okay, everything is great in the Wheel of Time season 3 up until the end. After the fucking this goddamn website. After the highs of the rest of the season, the Wheel of Time season 3 episode 8 feels like a slumping afterthought. The conclusions to most of the major storylines feel rushed. The show's vast scope quickly contracts. Massive changes are made from the books to streamline potential future seasons, and they leave tragically bitter aftertastes. At best, the Wheel of Time season 3's ending will be remembered as an Empire Strikes Back-esque turning point, pushing the show and its characters into darker, deeper material. At worst, say, if Wheel of Prime doesn't pick up season 4, it will be one of the most notoriously contentious endings to any genre show. The wheel weaves. Rand loses, doesn't he?
I
I don't
actually
know.
I have a different prediction. I think Matt or Perrin gets
Okay,
killed.
let's.
Guess what?
Gets killed.
Matt or Perrin get killed. I bet you they kill Matt, bro.
I can see it.
They've been trying to get rid of Matt. They have been trying to get rid of Matt since season fucking 1, dude. What if they kill
Awesome.
Matt?
The biggest miracle still to date is that they even cast him in the first place.
So I mean, they say an Empire Strikes Back-esque ending. So, but they also talk about a big divergence from the book. So unless they
There's
actually,
no comments on this.
I don't know. It might. I don't know if
What? Sorry.
Decider even does comments.
What says be the first to comment on it. Sorry, go ahead. I totally interrupted you. Keep going, Will. I apologize.
So I mean, unless what they're saying is, the person who wrote the article hasn't read Fires of Heaven yet and don't know Moraine and Swan, or Moraine and Lanfear go through.
Oh wait, which one did you highlight, Aldan? I wanted you to go first because I have a theory too. I like Will's theory.
I like Gadfly's theory, man.
Gadfly's theory. Okay, let's hear some of these theories. All right, I got it. Sorry. The theory someone came up with: Matt gets stuck with the fins is more likely by the day. Yeah, so that's sort of a death one. What about Cat Leo?
It's okay, Trip. We're all here together, Trip. It's going to be okay.
Cat Leo. I think vast scope. Yes, Symmetra, you're right. What vast scope? 60 people here, by the way. Thank you very, very much. It's biggest UNHYPE of the year so far. So let's keep it going. Love you guys. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Don't
sorry.
skip off. Don't skip off me yet. What if? Now let's go into my prediction machine because I've been pretty good here a little bit. Here's my prediction. We're going to they kill Rand, and Egwene becomes Dragon Reborn.
I know. I don't think they can do it.
Why not? What if Rand goes through the doorway?
Through the twisted doorway.
He falls through the doorway instead of Moraine.
Like leaves his dragon.
So Rand and Lanfear fall through the doorway together. And Moraine says something to Wade saying, "You have to take over. You have to take over where Rand left off. You were the closest to him. You are the most powerful left. You have to take over as Dragon Reborn."
I think they would want to do. They would love to do that. They would love to have.
It would be contentious, right?
I mean, would love to have Rosamund push them both into to decide that Rand was after she finds out Rand's been banging Lanfear behind her back in his dreams. She pushes them both into the doorway or whatever, and then makes Egwene the dragon. They would want to do that. I can't.
Right, exactly. They want to do that. 100%. That's why why not? They've already destroyed. I'm telling you. I bet you Rand and Lanfear end up through that doorway, whether they trip and fall by mistake, or they fall in, and that's the final scene is the Finn head popping up. And Rand looking at Lanfear and being like, "I think we're stuck here."
Well, it'd be the ultimate
season ends.
If it'd be the ultimate like fan fiction bullshit.
And Egwene is dragon, because they just Moraine decides to make another make another fire dragon. Only this one's pink, and they make Egwene the dragon. After she blows up all of she has to blow something up first, so she must blow she blows up Ravit the palace in Camelin from 18 miles away.
So now I'm trying to think, because like all of the shills, like, is there a level of shit that would cause even Matt Hatch or Nablus to say, no, this is a problem? Like if they killed Rand.
So somebody said
Nablus did say that he hated episode 8.
So that was okay. So so somebody told me Nablus. Yeah, so it must have been you, Aldan. Somebody told me Nablus said he hated episode 8 and he was surprised. And it was you, Aldan, that linked it to me. And I'm like, I can't watch this thing. If somebody has the clip, we can watch that clip, but I can't watch his whole thing to get to it. So if somebody has that piece of him saying episode 8 is terrible, we can bring that up right now. But like, it's really like it's bad enough as it is. But that's an interesting question. Is there a point where it's just even for the shills that are carrying the water for it? Look.
You would have to do that.
I haven't kept it a secret here, right? I don't like Matt Hatch's content. I think he's a sellout completely. I haven't kept it a secret around here. Everybody knows that I think that dude should have been doing what I'm doing. He should have been the front of the calling this out for what it is. He was one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Wheel of Time YouTube channels besides for Daniel Green, because he wasn't Daniel Green isn't just a Wheel of Time channel; he does other things, right? But Matt Hatch should have been the one doing. Wife. Oh, I'm not. What about? Huh? Well,
sorry. Continue.
But he should have been the one at the front going, look, I because he runs Theoryland and he embeds his stuff there, so that's where he gets a lot of his sorry, never mind. Wrong. I'm going down the wrong rabbit hole. But he's dedicated a lot of his life to Wheel of Time. He really has, and I really do think he is a fan. I don't agree with a lot of what he's said theory wise and stuff, and whatever, and how he runs his site. But it's his site, and he's dedicated a lot of time to the Wheel of Time. He really has. So I really do think he is a big fan of the series. But he should be the one doing what I'm doing, leading the charge, going, why have you decided to do this, right? So. But that's a great, interesting question that Will brings up, because like, when is it? Especially because now the show is going to be canceled, and if it's not, holy crap! Or like, if it's renewed, like first of all, we win either way. It's just more content to make fun of if they bring back season 4. The only reason we lose if they bring it back is because the chances of us getting a real adaptation are now even for another year down the line, and that would suck. So I want it to be canceled. I hope it's canceled. I think it will be canceled. But guess what? If it's not, we're still going to be here making fun of it and calling it out for what it is, right? So, but now that the writing is basically on the wall, and it's the shows should they know it from the amount of shilling, and we have to formulate this plan to trick Amazon into thinking there's more people watching it than there are. There's nothing to show a healthier show than its fans trying to do covert ops to trick the company that's making the show into thinking it's successful, right? Nothing shows a healthier show than that. But it has to be on the wall that, hey, this is done. So if something that contentious happens, are they going to call it out, or are they going to sink with this ship that never started floating?
That's a good. I don't know. It's a good question.
I mean, it's a great question. Will ask
Is
there a thing that is too far for them?
There will be. I think there is for everyone, right? I think that there is that thing for everyone. I think, like if you genuinely love it, and we know that these guys love the story, so there has to be.
Let's see. I didn't watch Hatch's review, but John at WOT looked like he was being forced to say stuff he didn't agree with. His body language. What is this on WOT up? Hold on. Look, and I'm gonna. Oh, WT up. No. I thought you meant WOT series. I can't do WT up. He's yeah. Oh, the countdown. Just to confirm, because it's weird when they release it at midnight. The countdown timer is here. 5 hours 48 minutes till it releases. Okay.
Don't you have to sleep before then?
Me?
Yeah. Are you gonna?
Yeah. No. Look, I have to. So no. So I don't know if you heard the plan. My plan is, for my coverage, first I have to go to work. So I work till 7 in the morning. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
So I work till 7 in the morning. I am going to come home. I am going to sleep for a little bit. I'm going to have breakfast, take a shower, all that stuff, and I will be back on here at 12 noon. At 12 noon, the mega stream will begin with watching episode 1, 2, and 3 live. Okay, I'll watch it. I won't be able to put it on the screen here, but I'll watch it, and I'll hopefully be able to put it on Discord and so you guys can see where I am watching it. I don't know, Will, are you going to be around? I don't know what Will's got going on. I don't want to force you. If you want to join me, great. If you're busy, then I get it, right? I don't know if it'll be me or if I'll have guests, is what I'm saying.
I'll probably be in and out.
Yeah,
I don't think I have any relevant meetings.
Okay, so if you're both of you guys are welcome. I may decide to just filter members in and out too, especially if I'm by myself. I may have we may see Artie, we may see Gadfly. If you're a member and you want to try and say a little bit from time to time, I may bring you guys in. So just another motivation to be a member. You may, if you want to come in and say something quick, I may be able to facilitate that tomorrow. But that's the plan. I'm going to basically get some rest, and noon I'm gonna stream till the wheels fall off. Doing live streams and doing after stream breakdowns. So that's the plan. So I'm not gonna watch it. I'm going to wait. I will watch it first thing at noon. So you're gonna get a fresh reaction. And we're gonna try and have a fun time together, going over how bad this is. But yeah, so that's the plan. I hope we see a lot of you guys there. I'm sort of tempted to look at this non-spoiler review. I am gonna say it again. Wheel of Time series, okay?
Yeah,
they hate me. They hate me. I don't know why. What? No. You coming in here?
No.
You can? You good, Flopsy?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody tell Flopsy we need to do another fucking ad. Come on.
Need an update,
I know.
Flopsy.
And we need an update. We need a Flopsy update.
We need a Mark II.
He doesn't
of
want
Flopsy.
He doesn't want to do a Flopsy update.
Checking.
No, fair enough.
Okay. I wish maybe I can convince him. Maybe I'll have to bribe him. I don't know. So Wheel of Time series, the website, they hate me. I don't know why, because they actually do good work. I say they do good work all the time. I think this website actually does very good work covering this show. I don't agree with their points of view, but their coverage has been great. Credit where credit's due. They're always on the top of the news, and they do a good job. What's up, Will?
Coverage. Coverage implies that they're news and they're not getting press releases. They are an excellent amalgamation source for press releases. They're not coverage.
Yes. Okay. So it's a good place to get. It's a good. They're great at gathering the information in one source, so you can look at it. They do their own coverage, but yes, I'm with you. I get you. Now, of course, you have the blue sky logo, which immediately knows they hate us. So yeah, well, that's not fair. I shouldn't say that. That's not fair. All right. So first of all, was somebody looking for the Nebulous thing, or we Nameless thing, or are we skipping that?
I don't have Nameless. I've got or no, I do have Nameless here. Hang on.
Oh, you have that section though? I don't want to watch this whole video. I can't do it. I may fall over.
Yeah, I got he and what up on one Da Vinci sheet. Let me rip this.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna go into this. Well, in Cat Leo, I don't know that they're making money off this. I don't know who. Well, Josh is the one that said money. Are they? I guess if they're big, I mean the bigger ones maybe. They're getting maybe
Access
maybe.
They do pretty good.
I guess what?
I think they do
Go ahead.
pretty good. I think they do a pretty good job, like for what they are. They do good. They do journalism. They do journalism effectively. Like they do invest. Like they do work. Like they do gather contacts. They do massage their contact. They do all those things. They do journalism from an entertainment perspective for the Wheel of Time. They do that.
So Wheel of Time Up. Will has said this before too. Wheel of Time Up does a lot of work. I don't agree with basically anything he says, but he is a working man. He puts in the hours. He puts in the time to try and produce his stuff. So respect there that he works hard. I just don't agree with his.
Same with that Unraveling the Pattern guy. Like he does.
That guy does. Yeah, that Unraveling the Pattern guy. He earns those views, and it's one of those like and a lot of time it's just like I could probably do what he does because I don't even know. Like I haven't watched his opinions, but he's just basically laying out the events that are happening. Whether I'm sure he's given his opinion too, and it's probably the opposite of ours. I don't know. If I had to guess,
yes, pretty much. Yeah.
A lot of his videos are just laying out what's happening on screen, without the opinion. So, but whatever. Let's move on. So let's see. Is there any? I wonder if there's anything here. Bless you.
Sorry.
So I don't think there's that much expectation-wise brewing for season 3. With every new season, Wheel of Time, the fans are gripped by both excitement and anxiety. Excitement about the possibility of the new season present anxiety over whether it will be good enough or good at all. After a first season that ended shakily with last-minute change, the excuse train, season 2 raised the bar with no, not really, from story to costuming to visual effects. Who was it also that said the costuming was outstanding? In chat, because you are you're the best. It was sarcasm and I love it. Yes, the costumes are so good. Can season 2 possibly meet the daunting expectations? Yes, it could very easily if they just did what we said. North and west, the wind blew. We ended season 2 in Fall May. Ran defeated Ishmael. The most So that is sort of a false, a lie. Rand didn't really defeat him. He just stabbed him. It was Egwene that defeated him. But, I digress. The most powerful of the Shaken revealed that he didn't reveal himself. See, and this is also the thing. He did not reveal himself as a Dragon Reborn. Moraine revealed him as the Dragon Reborn.
Well,
However,
Lanfear over here.
well, Moraine revealed it through Lanfear. Yes, you're right.
She was the proxy for Moraine ran it as a proxy operation for Lanfear.
Guys. Okay, can I just say something real quick before we continue? It's real slim. That was the real Slim Fady. That's here. Yes, he's the one that said. I just gendered you. Sorry. He's the one that said she is the one that said the costumes were the best. So very good. Love it. Good. I love the sarcasm. The costumes are some of the worst pieces of shit I've ever seen. So, would you ever have thought, guys, when we heard there was a Wheel of Time show coming out, the amount of teamwork between Moraine and Lanfear that is happening in this show?
Never.
No.
Not in a million years.
Would have never thought. No, would have never. It would have.
If we went in a time machine and said, "Hey guys, if you guys could pick two characters that you think they're going to team up together, that they might not in the books, like just because it's an interesting dynamic, would you ever pick that the team up would be Lanfear and Moraine?"
Nah, you would never guess that.
Never. There's no way, because like if there's two people that I think would never ever work together, it's those, because they're both trying to accomplish the same thing in two different ways. They're trying to get their claws into Rand.
I mean, the very idea that Lanfear would ever, allow the
Lower
opportunity-
herself.
Yeah, or even allow the opportunity for someone else to manipulate Rand in any way, it's just ridiculous. It's not possible. She would never do it. She would never consider. Would never even occur to her.
So once again, we have a weird oxymoron here. Season 3 begins in Tarvalin. Okay. To the north and west, our heroes face the growing threat of the Shadow against the backdrop of internal Trump. Who cares? The White Tower. Bullshit. Okay, a recurring theme in this write-up is that Season 3 represents the closest the show has come to adapting the installment of Robert Jordan's books.
You've said that every season now. That actually, I think there would be a very amusing video to go back and get the Nameless review for each season, because I'll bet it's basically word for word the same. And sorry, Steve, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. I'm not holding my head because of you. You're absolutely right, because I am trying. I'm thinking of trying to do something along those lines. I wanted to try and find actual interviews of them saying it, but I know we have one directly from Rafe saying this is the closest. There's one from Egwene that says this is the closest. It's all over the saying this is the closest, and we know that is bullshit from the first episode we've already seen.
That's correct.
What is your measure of the closest? What is your measure of an accurate adaptation?
That's the real question. Like, I would love to have just 5-minute conversation and just get some definitions on the table of these things, right? Can we define terms, please, before we use words?
Yeah, go ahead, Will. What were you saying?
No, I was just agreeing with you both. Yes, we need, when they say something that's book accurate, when I look at a scene, I want to see who, what, when, where, and why, and even how.
Right.
And you're right, because we have the bubble of evil thing that isn't a bubble of evil. So let's give them what we have mirror Rands.
Yes.
It's not the same when.
Like who, we get the who and we get the what. That's it.
Yeah, but when, where, why, and how are all not there.
Wrong. Yeah, so that's not. So it doesn't pass the standard.
I mean, and I could take it if you wanted to get 4 of the 6 right.
Yeah,
but you can't get 2 of the 6 right and claim that it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what we needed. We needed defined. What is your definition of closest? Because nothing is close in episode 1. I mean, if we're giving a little bit, the bubble of evil stuff was sort of close. There are cards that come to life. There are mirror rands.
I was like, we're close on
But-
the what. Like I'll give you
Yeah.
I'll give you 70% on the what.
Yep.
But the who.
Yeah, but
yeah,
Gadfly's correct. The who's wrong because Egwene's in there with Rand. She shouldn't fucking be there. Nynaeve's in a room with bloody Matt. She shouldn't be there either. And Loyal saves Perrin from the fucking hammer from the axe. So like,
And then Bane and Chien
And then
have
ends up with
toe
the toe.
towards Loyal.
yeah. So he's right. The who's bullshit. So they get one.
So, real quick, can I ask a quick question about Bane and Chien? So since they have toe towards Loyal, does that mean he gets to beat the ever living fuck out of the both of them?
But according to the show rules, yeah, that's how it works, isn't it?
So
It seems to be how it
does Loyal get to manhandle them and just beat the fuck out of them? Yeah.
crush their head like grapes.
Oh, this is a good question. You highlighted. I didn't get to it. Were Elaine and Avienda not involved during the Bubble of Evil because they were busy fucking?
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Apparently, when you're screwing, that puts up a bubble of protection over you.
Only gay screwing though. Straight screwing.
No,
doesn't,
only gay
doesn't-
screwing. Okay. Well, what about threesomes? There's some gay stuff going on in there, but does that count?
I think that's a gray area in the lore.
I'm sure we'll get to explore it. I'm sure we'll explore whether the threesome bubble is as strong as the gay bubble. Okay. Okay, moving on. Pivotal moment. Okay. As book fans, we found season 3 makes significant turning points in the series in terms of character development, world building, and plot advancement. Sure, it does. For the book fans, we enjoy the shadow. Yeah, I don't believe you. Well, I believe you enjoyed it, but I don't believe it had anything to do with the books. For show only fans, season 3 is great. Television don't care. Showrunner Rafe Judkins is a joke. He repeatedly made it clear that he's adapting a series and not a single book. Whatever. So he's made it clear that he's butchering the whole thing and making a fucking just, he's taking something from another book and like jamming that triangle peg through that circle hole. It's just hitting it with the hammer repeatedly. It's got to go in there, right? 100%. We also feel that season 3 does a great job of maintaining momentum. Sure, it does. Don't believe you. Adaptation and deviation. What deviation? What? No.
I thought this was the most accurate.
Yeah, what happened to that? At its best, season 2 found an amazing balance between change. Yeah, sure. Jesus Christ. That's not to say the viewers shouldn't anticipate changes. While some sequences are truly as straight from the I am so exhausted with it's brought from the page as much as possible. You can do it 100% from the page if you wanted. You're just choosing not to.
Yep.
It's not like your lines of dialogue, like for you to be like, for them to be like, oh well, we couldn't give the whole prophecy word for word because it would be clunky on the show. It's like, well, your dialogue is clunky, so just put the actual stuff that's in the book in there that you think is going to be clunky and just call it even, right? Like
their dialogue's not clunky. Their dialogue is like kindergarten grade crayon painting shit on walls type dialogue. It's to say that it wouldn't be better off to go word for word for the things that they butcher, like the prophecies, for example.
Yes.
It's just completely asinine. It's completely ridiculous, and it's just a
right.
lie. It's just
Yep.
it's just bullshit.
Oh, I agree, 100%. So let's see here. Not to say viewers shouldn't anticipate changes. Let's see. There are many other sequences and plot threads are rewoven into new, surprising ways. Book fans will be pointing at the screen as they recognize all the groundwork being laid for future storylines, even if they're coming a bit earlier or later than expected. So later is the Matt fight. Oh,
I mean, I got to assume the Matt fight is season 2.
It should have been. Let's see here. Book fans will be pointing to coming. Okay. So we're referencing Matt there. Earlier we're referencing that Rand is going to be in a cage and we're going to get Dumais Wells.
Yeah, that's if they get a season 4.
I'm very curious. What if the thing that's divisive is Matt? So either Rand is going through the door and he's caged or he's dead. What if the season ends with Rand in a cage heading back to Tar Valon with Elida at the head of the column, leading into Dumais Wells? Like they're walking away with him caged.
That would qualify as an Empire Strikes Back ending.
Yep.
Yeah, it would.
So what if Elida has got him caged in and she has the domination band on, and they're headed back to Tar Valon at the end of the season?
Well, they can't. So Elida would have to go to the waste and capture him in the waste for that to happen.
Or maybe it's Leandrin.
Or
She's
Melindra.
in Tenchico with the girls.
Well, so is Matt, allegedly.
Yeah,
Matt's
this
in
doesn't
Tenchico
mean
as well.
anything. It could or Galena
True.
changes or something.
Everyone can teleport. I keep forgetting that everyone can
Or
teleport.
Ninja Sadai. Ninja Sadai could do it. She's she's quick as a butterfly. Stings like a bee, right?
Yeah. Hey, Steve. I've got to drop off, mate. I've got work buzzing me.
Yeah, brother. Absolutely. Thanks for
All right.
hanging out, bud. We'll see you
No worries.
tomorrow at some point for sure.
I'll see you tomorrow, man. Have a good time at work. See you later, guys.
Yeah, man.
Stay strong.
Bye, bud. So I think that's do you think that's a possibility? I think that's a possibility. I really think go ahead. Sorry.
I do, but my main hesitation is Rand an important enough character to call it a Return of the Jedi or an Empire Strikes Back ending? Like, I feel like Moraine is the only character that matters, unless they're talking about Swan.
Like what for what aspect though?
Like for the ending, the episode that makes everybody unhappy.
What? Well, I'm wondering if that even means a death. Right? I'm sort of wondering if that means that's why I'm sort of flip-flopping whether I think it's either going to be Rand falls through the doorway and dies with Lanfear, or like the more and more I think about it, if you do the Empire Strikes Back ending, right? Well, it would be a really big low point if Matt or Perrin has come to the aid of Rand. They die, and Matt and Rand ends up caged, and that's how the season ends. Is Rand being carted off by one of the Red Sisters, headed back towards maybe they're going to Camelin since Raven is in this season. I don't know. So,
I look at this.
I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Give me 1 sec. Be right back.
Cool. So Trip, I think these two comments here are dead on, and Jonathan R had a comment earlier about speculation / rumors that Loyal dies, and I'm wondering if that's what the unexpected deaths are, because I genuinely think he tried to kill Loyal off in season 1 in the finale, and was told no, put him back in. I think that explains a lot of this. So I could see an attempt to kill Loyal, because I don't think the show likes Loyal from a makeup perspective, and from just he makes everything more difficult being huge and not like having a purpose in the series. So I think that's kind of an option. But I actually do think it's the Moraine Lanfear cliffhanger, because nobody else is important enough in this show. I mean, unless Lan is going to die.
Did she say Rafe? Rafe said there won't be deaths.
Or no, she said there will be unexpected deaths in season.
Oh, okay. So
And-
I think the Moraine Lanfear thing is also a thing, but I don't know that it would be the controversy. I maybe I'm just, my head's clouded because I know Rand should be the controversy, but it would be more controversial if you lost Rosamund Pike. For the show people, for the show shills, right? The actual controversial loss would be Rand, because it's Rand. Or Rand or any of the boys would be like, to have one of them die would be a huge controversy because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right? But
so,
if we're putting ourselves in the feet of the shoes of a show sworn, a show shill, losing Lanfear and Moraine, who are the two people that they love, that they're in love with. You know, you have Matt Hatch and all them do their dark friend social parties, and they Lanfear is their fucking favorite character, and you know the evil devil is right. Then losing those two would be a huge loss to them, right? Sorry, go ahead.
So my problem with losing Moraine is I don't think you could do that without also hinting that she's coming back next season. I don't think the executives that be would tolerate it unless they know they're done.
Are they?
So
so here's the thing too. Maybe they think they're setting up the Gandalf thing with her.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying I don't think it would be a real death. And I also don't think that we would have I don't think Nablus would be talking about there being a bad episode. I mean, he's got to be talking about the end.
Do you have the clip now, or do you actually have him saying it, or no?
I've got the full thing made into a video. I can find it for you. It's at the end.
Yeah, because I don't want to watch the whole fucking thing. Plus, I'm running out of time. I got about 20 minutes, but if he just calls it straight up a bad episode.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh no.
That's oh, you have it clipped. No sound.
Oh, I got it. Can you hear it now?
No. Do you have it downloaded?
Yes.
So go ahead and when you hit present, just go to video file and upload it, and it'll do it. That's a better way to do it. So down the bottom of the screen,
Given the
it's there
opportunity
you go.
to see all
in a very general sense.
There you go.
this here as well. On overall, I think season from the book. I am far from a book purist. I plotline in particular that they had the opportunity, but I will share my thoughts. I am somewhat torn on season 3. Some of what I need to share, I can't until the embargo drops, so I'm going to keep this very vague right now. As I mentioned, this is my favorite book in the series. Shadow Rising, what they're adapting this season, it's my favorite. I had very high expectations about certain plot lines this season. And there are plot lines I think they nailed, and there are some, unfortunately, and one in particular that I was fairly disappointed in. That's not to say that it's bad, not by any stretch, actually. As I said, I think non-book readers are going to love it. I just think there's one plot line in particular that they had the opportunity to be really, really good with, and it was just meh. Or as the kids would say today, mid. As an adaptation, though, they have to make choices, and they definitely made a few good ones this season. There are some choices I definitely understand, and I think they work really well with the show. There are also some baffling, while not super consequential.
Oh, did it stop? Are you good?
Yep, I'm here. Sorry, wifey just got home.
Oh, okay. Is it
Left me scratching my head like, why in the world did they do that?
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Okay,
Again, they're not things that are a big deal, not in the slightest bit overall, but they just don't make a ton of sense. And in a few cases, they make the story slightly make less sense than if they had just adapted word for word from the book. I am far from a book purist, so I am not here advocating for
We know, buddy. We know.
yeah.
So I want to pause it so you don't get copyright hit.
Yeah. How much longer does he drone on about for? Do you know?
It's 6:57, and he turns off in basically 9 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
And if
'Cause I
they
don't
just
wanna- I
adapted
really can't
word
watch
for
this
word
whole
from the
thing.
book. I am far from a book purist. I think that this probably sounds more negative than I actually feel about it. I thought the season was really good. Most of the episodes were really great. There was only
Yeah, it
one
sure
episode
sounds
that
like
I
it.
really didn't like.
Like
And I'll talk about that.
So there's one
I think
episode
I
he
can
doesn't
contr-
like.
I can control it. Well, so yeah, I got it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, go for it.
Yeah.
More specifically in my spoiler-filled reviews later on. Overall, I think season 3 is an improvement upon season 2. I liked.
Here we go. Like I just said a whole bunch of negative shit about it. I don't like this. I don't like that. I hate that. I don't like. Well, I didn't say hate. I don't like this. I think this is baffling. I think they've made storylines worse than they were. Some of the decisions they've made are baffling, but it's better than season 2 because season 2 was better than season 1 because season 1 was garbage, right? Like, come on.
Except at the time, season 1 was great.
Yeah, and so right in here, Gadfly says it right here again. You said nothing but negative shit about it. You're like, oh, it sounds like I'm being more negative than I really feel. All you said is that stuff doesn't make sense. Some of the ideas that they do are baffling. It's like you don't like it, and that's okay.
Season 2, and I think season 3 is better. I think most people are really going to love the show. I think both book fans and non-book readers will both enjoy this season. One thing I will say,
I really wish they'd stop that too. They know book readers don't like this shit. At least the bulk.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's 35 to 40% of the book readers that it hits their ideological sweet spot.
Yeah, well, I think the book readers that like it, it's not because of the content. It's because it's fucking the progressive DEI shit that they hit their political views. I don't think it's because of the content of the story. It's the political motivations, which is it's unfortunate, but whatever.
Is that while season 2 was a fairly major departure from the story, season 3 is definitely a lot more of a direct adaptation. No, it's not a.
So wait, now 2 is a departure from the source material.
That appears to be what I said, because I distinctly remember it's season 2. Season 2 was a very, very straightforward adaptation, but it's wild. It's like they don't think it's like you guys said the opposite of this shit. Like, yeah, me too. I'm close to having to wrap up too, man. But it's like you guys. The internet is forever. We witnessed all of you guys saying that this is season 2 is even better than season 1, closer to the adaptation, right? It's like, come on.
Exact, not even close to exact, but I think it's far closer than either season 1 or season 2 was. So I enjoyed season 3, so much so that I've watched it a couple times now, and I even enjoyed it more the second time through for what that matters to you all. So that is my Wheel of Time season 3, and bringing on guests.
That's it. Okay. Well, so that was a bunch of gobbledygook. It sounded like he didn't like it. I'm not going to bring up this anymore because, so, everybody, it sounds like we both are basically hitting the end of our time. I'm running out. So I just want to show, because I'm really excited. I showed Will and Alden already. It's happening.
What is
it's
that?
happening. So all the
What is that? Oh, your computer. Yay.
my motherboard and my processor is here, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. Just waiting on a few more pieces, and all this fucking connection bullshit is finally gonna be over.
Yay.
Nick, thank you very much.
Hi, Sean.
Nick, hit me up on if you. Thank you so much. So I want to put this out there too. So let's see here. Thank you, Nick, for the 5 gifted memberships. Sensei Matt, Space Oyster, Ellis Oaks, Hammy Wolf, and Omagalis. I think Omagalis looks like it's oh my god, why can't Mahalanar.
Yeah. That
So,
that dude's another weapon on Twitter.
Mahalanar.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or
he's great.
Omegalis. Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I should frequent the twat a little bit more. So thank you very much, Nick. So tomorrow again, I will be going live at around noon plus or minus. The intent is to watch all season 1 or not season. No, episode 1, 2, and 3.
Is this why my husband has toe to me? I don't know. I caught our the stream with Dane, and someone was saying that you're gonna have so much toe to me. I think it was you.
Oh, yes.
Is it? I don't know. Well, because it comes. So the countdown is about 5 hours till it comes out. So it's coming out at 3 a.m. I will be at work, but so the intention is at least here I will be at work. I'm going to come home, go to sleep, and I am going to be up and ready. We're gonna at noon. I'll be back. I will watch episode 1, 2, and 3, and I will be going as long as we need to, or until I need to go to work again. So we're gonna have another mega stream going. I will probably try and put up the 2 videos I took down around 3 o'clock when everything goes live. So the talk with Pips and the first mega stream should be back up on YouTube here, hopefully tonight or tomorrow early. The intention is to I'm probably going to try and do a few giveaways of merch and stuff during the mega stream to try and again, thanks for all of you being around and all the support you guys have given. And depending on how long we go and how many people are able to survive the length of it, may bring some members on to get some of their takes as well. So we're gonna wing it. Zombie Box, thanks for popping in, man. You have saved yourself some brain cells not watching the show, so congratulations on that. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Everybody, we hopefully will we'll see you tomorrow, and let's have some fun ripping this thing apart. The anger will subside, and the comedy will remain, and we'll have some more laughs. So thank you all for being here. It was the biggest unhyped this year yet. So hopefully we continue that trend. So thank you guys, and we will see you on the flip side. We'll see you tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. I hope.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
This stream is brought to you by... Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at Trollocs Lives Matter believe there is a human inside all of us. And
they were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even
nightmare fuel
needs love too. And maybe a hug. Hello, I am Jafe Dumpkins, founder and CEO of Trollocs Lives Matter, TLM. Thank you for watching this advertisement. Oh, look at that little guy. Look at that little poopsie whoopsie. He's a cutie patootie, isn't he? Look at her